The Red Sea Diving Resort, out on Netflix now, the new movie starring Chris Evans and Haley Bennett, loosely based on the true story of evacuation of Jewish Ethiopians from Ethiopia to Israel, operation performed in the 1980s by the Mossad. So in the film, Captain America, Discount Jennifer Lawrence, and three other guys are agents of Mossad who come up with this weird plan to lease an abandoned hotel diving resort in Sudan, and under the cover of that hotel, smuggle Ethiopian Jews out of the country, the refugees from a nearby camp. They want to smuggle them to the coast and then load them onto a ship and then into Israel. Now, this to me, the entire thing is the epitome of a Netflix film. Not great, not terrible, it just sort of is. Everything about it seems average, from the story and the way it's told, through the acting to the technical aspects. My biggest criticisms, I guess, is the lack of tension, even though there are several scenes where we should be on the edge of our seats, as the Sudanese military is almost onto our heroes, but somehow we're not. It's just not engaging enough. I was never really worried or scared for the characters. It didn't feel like a gripping story, but more like an excerpt from a history book made into a film, just very matter-of-factly and dry. And the second thing are the tonal changes throughout the film. It's mostly a rather serious and gritty story, and yet we have several almost purely comedic sequences involving running the fake hotel. And then there's also this one diving scene, which basically feels like you've somehow switched to National Geographic for 2 minutes. Having said that, it's weirdly alright at just passing the time. It never gets too boring. Chris Evans is doing his best to carry the film throughout his individual charisma. It's a movie. It exists. It's not special or unique in any way or form. It's just an average flick.